Theological Perspectives. Every Christian is a theologian. Our theology shapes the world and provides the framework for our spirituality. Depending on our understanding of God, of Jesus and Mary, and the church, we get energy for ministry, make time for prayer, feel challenged, intimidated, or discouraged. Contemporary theology speaks about three types of theology. Type A theology. A theology which emphasizes order and law. In this theology, God is the lawgiver. Human sin is disobedience. Jesus came to bring the new law and to mend the gap between humanity and God by his obedience unto death. Type B theology. This is a theology which focuses on the mind's search for truth. The search for truth is accomplished by experimenting, risking, and using every rational and cultural means possible to find it. In this type of theology, God is the one, the contemplation of whom humanity failed to sustain and so needs to work its way back to. Jesus is the visible form of God who helps us toward the goal of contemplation. Type C theology. A pastoral theology rooted in experience. God is the great shepherd who fondly cares for his sheep. God did not make the world perfect, nor did human souls exist before creation in rapt contemplation of the Godhead, only to be distracted and fall into bodiliness. Rather, humanity was created imperfect, but eminently perfectible. And Jesus shows us the way to achieve our full identity as made in God's image and likeness. Each theology implies a distinct spirituality. Type A might emphasize a spirituality of strict discipline. Type B might conceive spirituality as a journey and dialogue with the world's cultures. Type C might conceive spirituality in terms of a relationship that needs to be cultivated. Christians today generally fall within one of these types, and this does indeed affect and form their spirituality, how they cope with cultural difference, with struggle and failure, with poverty or affluence. The development of a mission spirituality is closely connected with the articulation and critique of one's theology. Is doctrine conceived in a narrow and strict sense when it is proclaimed cross-culturally? Is God a fellow sufferer who understands us? Is clarity on Jesus' divinity not all that important as we struggle to understand the truth of revelation in other religions? What kind of God will understand our failures in mission? What kind of church will encourage grassroots participation? We need to sort out these theological positions to help us and guide us in our cross-cultural missionary journey.